Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel in the Let's Farm Iowa series here on UMRV. We are now in September. Our days of the month have changed to 4-day months finally. So we are going to be playing on our 5x speed now instead of 1 so we could get everything done. But we have a busy day today, so let's hop into the gator here, and we're gonna head down to the farm. We got some setting up to do, and we're gonna be chopping today. So a little bit off camera work that we did. I set the fent up on the bale stacker, or the bale picker upper deal, and we got the straw bales off the field, and we left the the hazards and the blinkers on, so that's fun. Pretty sure we also left it on, so that's alright. So we're gonna get this hooked up to the weight and the blade, because we are going to be dumping our silage into... Do I have my bales back there? Yeah, I need to get my bales wrapped still. This is one thing that I forgot to do, but we're going to get the weight hooked up and the blade on this, because we are going to be dumping our silage into the pits. So we need this to push it, and we're going to be using this on the, I don't know, I guess you could say new feature of Courseplay. So here we go. So in order to do this, you pull up your Courseplay menu, and it's pretty much, it recognizes it if you have some sort of bucket or blade on there, and it's bunker silo mode. Should be able to just click it. Okay, so you got to click the arrow, and then it already recognizes these here. So silo position, we're going to fill the first one here, and we're just going to say start job. Well, hold on, we're going to cancel this job. We're going to create job, silo position here. We're going to park position. Where do we want to park this? Here, maybe? Start job. No silo found. Hold on. Let's get the loader out of the way quick, because I don't want that interfering with anything. You know, Courseplay, it's pretty tricky at times, and very sensitive with how it recognizes things. So I apologize if I sound a little, I don't know, different, quiet, hoarse. I don't know. I've been just kind of starting to get over the flu a little bit. It's just a quick one, but it wasn't fun. Let's see if that works. See what she does here. See if she just goes to park position. Or what? What are you gonna do? Interesting. Let's see if we can. This is weird. Park position. I don't know. Okay, we'll get this going once we have a worker over here and some silage already being dumped in here. So, like I said, we do have a pretty full day. So let's jump back over to the gator quick. We're gonna head down, and I think the white is already hooked up to one of the excuse me, already hooked up to one of the forage boxes, so I will show you guys kind of how I go about doing my Courseplay and Autodrive when it comes to silage, harvesting, chopping, whatever you want to call it. So we're going to get this pulled out. We're going to get the boxes hooked up, and we're going to get them on follow me just to get them down to the field. Like I said, this one is already hooked up. We just got to get the Challenger hooked up quick. The Challenger. I caught myself saying that a few times. We have a lot of just Challengers, but I'm sure I'll keep saying that, because I'm not as familiar with the model numbers with Challengers as I am with like deer and stuff. So okay, so let's throw some hazards on. Okay, he's ready, or she. I think it was a she. Fire the white up. Do love that start sound on this white. Just it's like a nice classic older tractor startup sound. It's pretty great. Okay, so he's ready. All right, let's head down to the field. So we're going to do the more squared off field here, which is this one closer to the road, just because it'll be easier for automation, I think. And then we'll harvest the back field by ourselves with like the actual harvester. So we'll head down here where the entrance to the field is. All right, they're working, so good deal. Let's change my FOV quick. Take a swig of coffee. Alright. So, the way that I do things with Autodrive in Courseplay for this, not saying you have to do it this way, but this is the way that I found it the best, to work out the best. So we need to unfold the pipe here. We're just going to dig into the field a little bit. Yeah, we're wasting a little bit of corn, but that's okay. We will get him going here. We will set him to the side for a second. And then the first thing that I like to do is, so I set up my Autodrive course, or my Courseplay course. So we're going to go, I like to go at least 5 or 6 headlands. We're going to go 6. I don't like that it's recognizing this whole field though. That should be good. Okay, so we do have the field position and the course ready to go. So we're doing 6 headlands, and we got it to be able to just recognize this field and not the rest of it. So we should be good to go. We'll say first waypoint here with him. Really? It couldn't have just started there. Okay, so we're gonna go first waypoint here, and then how I like to do this is I will set up an Autodrive course to where it drives all the way around the field. So we need to go, we're gonna start our recording here, and I will record the whole way around the field, because the biggest thing is with Autodrive is that it gets lost when you're kind of farther away from the point to your start point or whatever. But if you have a course already like to where it can read off of, it will find its way. So that is kind of how I like to do it. I have not had a lot of instances where, I mean, if you set your courses up right, you won't have a ton of instances where you will, like if you're trying to do a different, like send them to a different course, you know, send them from a field to the bins or whatever, your vehicles aren't just going to go through the field and take this path if you have your courses set up right. I think I had like one time where it did that, but I was running it for a long time, and I find that when you use Autodrive for a long time, like consistently doing a big job, it does just tend to get lost randomly. So yeah, and if you're really trying to get things done quickly, you should run the carts. You should run the tractor with the carts, because it's gonna, what's going on there? Why is it like reading weird? We having troubles going up the hill? I think it was just reading it as a collision, maybe, the hill. But anyway, the carts do get confused sometimes, and it does just kind of take a while because they sit there and they have to calculate and all that stuff. So if you're really trying to get a job done, have the chopper on Courseplay, and you can run the forge boxes or carts or whatever you want to call them. So I'd like to run the chopper like that. That's kind of what I enjoy doing. So I like to have my boxes on AI, because I just like, I like driving the chopper. It's one of my favorite things to do in farm sim. So, but usually this first headland, as we go around, I do the box because we have to record the Autodrive course. So here we can kind of run in beside it, because there is this path here, because we're between the two fields. And then you can like set a path here as well, or like a start point or whatever here as well, because if you want to have a box on each end of the field, or however you want to do it, you can do that. Just kind of nice. But you know, thinking about it, which field is this? So this is 49. We'll call this 49-1. So I'll set this up as 49-1 box. So then, because we don't really want to be in the ditch, we'll come back to falling behind. I like to use, what's going on? Oh, what's going on now, Chief? Uh-oh, we hit him. Oh gosh, now we're just really screwing things up. Hold on. Let's delete that. So you delete, a quick way to delete a point is to use left alt. Oh, we're full, that's why. Cool. Okay, so we are full, so let's pull off up here. We can make this right. Oh gosh, that's that wasn't our best. So we're gonna do this by hand here. We'll turn that off because I don't like seeing the line, but so we are going to, what do we want to do? We probably want to complete our, no, we'll haul this down. Yeah, we'll haul this down. I did realize now though that there is a autodrive course already, like a setup autodrive course already for this map, but I don't know. I think our fields are at a point where they're spaced out pretty close, so it's not that big of a deal. So let's just go, we're gonna record a point here. I want it to go from here to here instead of this one to this one, so we're gonna delete that one and we're just gonna keep recording. I'm curious to see how the white handles this box. A full box like this. I think it won't be too bad. I don't think this tractor actually has that much more horsepower than the other one. So do we want to... Yeah, that's fine. We'll record a one-way. I was thinking if I want to do a two-way or not, but one-way is fine. So we have a good route in and out of the farm here, this little farm area. So we're gonna have them pull up here. And then back in. So actually the best way to do this is to record it without a trailer on. So your box goes all the way to the back because it will read it. So it's only going to stop here at this point now. But since we have an automated pusher, it's going to be fine. So feedlot bunk 1. And then we are going to drive back forward. And we'll do that for now. I should have dumped it while I was in there, but that's alright. So we're going to dump it. So these boxes don't have a side load or unload because we don't really need that. So okay. Why are you not dumping? That's slightly concerning that it wasn't actually dumping it like I would have liked it to. But like in the back of the pit, it didn't give me a thing. Okay, so that's set up. And then we'll pull this here. We'll get this just completely out of the way quick. And we're gonna hop into this, and we are gonna get this set up. Hopefully, we get it set up. Hopefully it works. So, bunker mode. Park position, no, let's see, boom, park position, let's go there. Are we gonna do it? Looks like he's gonna do it. Good deal, that's what we want. Yes, perfect, good stuff. Is going to be perfect. And I feel like this tractor, I wasn't sure how this tractor would work as a silage pusher, but I think it's actually going to do really good. I mean, it has like 250 horsepower, so I think it should be fine. So there's that. That's going. Good stuff. we'll keep recording. Oh, shoot. I didn't want... Oh, sorry. Recording, not driving. Hopefully these two don't get hung up on this narrow point with each other ever. Pretty inevitable that it will, but... Okay. And then we'll connect this one back up to this track. Can we get one more? Perfect. We'll go from here to here. Stop recording. And then... Dang, we're already at 21 minutes on this video. Oof. Time flies. It really does. And then we'll go here. Nope. We're going to go from this one. Record. Pull into the field. And we'll say... This is... Again, sorry. This is 49, right? 49... one entrance. 49 one box entrance. And then we're just going to connect these up quick. So we'll go from there to there. Perfect. Perfect. I think that'll do it. So I don't know what this just did. Oh, shoot. You know what? We'll pull these out a little bit more. And then we'll set the waypoint, or the start point up here, so then we have more room, because they're going to pile up. Well, not really, because one will always be running, so. But that's alright. 49, 1, box, entrance. Perfect. We'll use the white just for a little change up to record the rest of it. So we gotta pull around to the field. So just to cut some time quick, I'll catch you guys once we get up to the forage box again. Okay, so we are up here at the forage box again, and we'll just leave off. Keep recording where we left off. And we will hit the vehicle speed sync. And we're at it, so that's kind of how it works, for at least how I do it. So I know there's a lot of features in Autodrive and Courseplay that not a lot of people know about still, but there's a lot of good stuff. So if you're running a bigger operation and you can't really do everything by yourself, I would highly, highly, highly recommend Autodrive and Courseplay. And actually, FSG, the farm sim guy, I'm sure if you watch my channel, I'm sure you've watched his. He has really good tutorial videos on Autodrive and Courseplay. I'm not sure if he's done updated tutorials for 22, but essentially, I mean, the interface for like the HUD and whatever for 22 is a bit different for Autodrive and Courseplay, but it's still pretty much the same. Those videos are what taught me how to use Autodrive and Courseplay in 19, so they're great videos, great tutorial videos. So actually, I think Scroft, he's a UK guy. He does a lot of UK farming, but he has good updated videos, I'm pretty sure, on the two. I think so. I think he's got both, so he's another resource you can check out if you want to learn a little bit. Hopefully kind of could learn a little bit from my... I mean, this wasn't a complete tutorial video. It's more of like a gameplay while showing you how to do it the way I do it. But, you know, hopefully you can learn. You learned a little bit if that's something you're looking to learn. So, anyway, seems like the white's pulling this pretty good, so that's good. So these boxes, once they are, because we didn't create an exit to the field, like onto the road back on the south end of the field, they should follow this path once they're full all the way up to this field approach. So yeah, you can definitely feel the white spinning its tires a little bit more. You can see the tires spinning a little bit more too with a full box compared to the Challenger. But I mean, that's to be expected. I didn't expect anything more, but I also expect this to be able to handle it, and I think it will. So that's nice. 2 full boxes and we got around. That's pretty handy. So perfect. This is literally perfect. So we'll have them come out here. We will throw it to connect to that. I don't remember. Is there a way to... I feel like you middle mouse it and you can curve it. But anyway. So let's throw him on the path. Yeah, let's do that. So the way to do this is you do the combine unload, and we're gonna go field 49 box entrance, and then we're gonna go feedlot bunk 1. So there's that. And then in order to make the automation work, because it said target not found, we have to set this. You don't have to put it on anything, but you do have to set it on the same thing, right? So now we can test this out a little bit. Here. So we're gonna have, while we're kind of moving a little bit, we're gonna set this up. We're gonna go entrance, and then we're gonna go feedlot bunk. And we'll wait for him to kind of... So he's reading them, and then we can hop in now, and we can drive the harvester. Okay, alright, okay, buddy. Ease, oh Pete. See? I mean, after a little hiccup there, I mean, we kind of cut in there and didn't let him do it, but... See, look at this. She's working. Perfect. We can flip the hazards off on this one. And now we just drive the chopper. We have the bunk being pushed and leveled, which is, like, honestly for me, one of the most annoying things about chopping and using a bunk is compacting it, where you just go back and forth for like a long time. And I'm pretty sure with Maze Plus too, it increased the time that it takes to do that. So having that being able to be automated is very, very nice. So yeah, it's pretty cool. This is one of the reasons, Autodrive Courseplay is one of the reasons why I enjoy chopping. If I didn't have that for this, I don't think I would enjoy it nearly as much. So, I don't know, it's just kind of satisfying job to me in Farm Sim. So, it does bother me a bit that the silage is going through the side of the forage box, but that's okay. I mean, I think this forage harvester is meant to be more of a trailer hookup type of forage harvester, but I really wanted to use this forage harvester on the save because I haven't yet. So I guess we could have been a little bit more patient and busted it out on the new series, the new Midwest Horizon series, but I don't know. That's alright. Also, we are going to be setting up a... Sorry, before I say that, I guess this is another good thing to mention. When you're using Autodrive to be your wagon, try to avoid the amount of times that you like sharp turn. So like you can turn pretty hard here, so you can go like, you know, like when you're going your up down rows, you're gonna like sharp turn like that, like to get into the next row. I would suggest doing more of a lands type harvest pattern, because when you kind of do your sharp turns like that, unless you have plenty of room to turn where you can make like a nice wide turn, I definitely suggest doing that. But like when you have a sharp turn here for this, just back up into it, because the guy will turn or will back up with you, and then you kind of turn into it, and he can kind of recognize that a little bit better. Usually, we'll see if it actually works here. Sometimes they kind of get caught in this backup pattern thing, so maybe my suggestion is complete hooey, but that's kind of how I do it. Usually he works, but if you get caught like this, just go. Yeah, never mind. See, now he's just going to take off. Is he going to take off? The real struggles, the real-time struggles of the Autodrive. That's alright. He was pretty much full, so. Let's see where the other box is. Oh gosh, is he hung up? It looks like he might be hung up. Uh-oh. Yep, he's backing into the box. Come on, what are we doing? I don't know why he's still trying to back up as he's coming out, so whatever. Anyway, so it's working. I mean, I'd rather have these hiccups than not have these functions, you know what I mean? So this episode was a lot longer than I thought it would be. So here we are. I was hoping to get some cows bought this episode, but anyway, I guess this will just be the basics of setting up chopping functions with Autodrive and Courseplay. So I'm sure you're sick of me saying those two words at this point, but anyway. That's going to be it for this video. We're pretty much at the time cap for the videos. This will probably end up being the longest video we got. No montage or anything. We're just going to kind of get into it. Maybe we'll open up next video with a montage of us doing this, because then I really want to get some cows in to get them growing. We'll probably ship in a load of bales too. Oh goodness, what is going on now? A load of silage bales so we can get some feed going. But anyway, yeah, I appreciate you guys for watching, and as always, we'll catch you in the next video.